we're here to celebrate the cool classroom. Every month we find a classroom, we find students, we find a group that are doing something amazing in our community. And today we are doing the STEM Society at Century High School. And with us we have Jared and Anjali. How you doing?
We're doing good, thank you.
Excellent. So what got my attention was that you were at the Children's Museum helping kids learn about, what, paper fuses? What is that?
Okay, so basically they're behind us right now, and we were teaching the children about paper fuses, which are centrifuges that are made in a cheap way. So they're really great for developing nations that need a cheap way to operate those types of processes.
And that's something that will separate the blood, the plasma.
Right, exactly.
Is it used for anything else?
It's mostly for separating blood and plasma, but it can be used for separating other fluids. It can also be used for separating if you have to even study. It doesn't have to be used for healthcare. It can be used for other sciences. If you have a water sample that needs to be separated into soil, water, living material, stuff like that.
How about egg and yolk, white and yolk? Would that work?
It would, but it would be a very small sample of egg and yolk.
All right. What gets you into the community? Why do you do that?
Into the STEM Society community, I just started it in high school, started joining it because a lot of our friends were sort of involved in this, and then we've sort of tried to bring it into younger communities. So the Children's Museum is a great way to expose younger kids to STEM in a way that they might not have been previously, and that sort of gets the enthusiasm up when they're younger, so we know that we sort of have kids that will be interested in it as they get older and maybe in high school can join STEM Society as well. And
for folks that don't know what STEM Society is, what is STEM?
So STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math, and we try to take that, like Anjali said, into the community, and we do workshops at middle schools, like we do a lot at Kellogg and Friedel. We've exposed them to forensics, 3D printing, math, and then sort of general STEM, and it's just a good way to get younger kids involved.
Well, because they need to be.
Right.
We need people that can be engineers, mathematicians, all that stuff. All right, well, part of this deal is, we got to say, we're incredibly proud of the work you do. We're very happy there are people that are giving of their time, of themselves, and mentoring youth to find something in the future. You never know what will spark interest in someone, so that's fantastic. We are a big neighborhood working together, so congratulations on that, and thank you. And there's also a cash reward here, and Rachel from Foresight Bank can take care of that part.
Yeah, so I'm Rachel, I'm with Foresight Bank, and I just wanted to congratulate you guys for being so cool and deserving of this reward for working with children, using your creativity and all of your knowledge and sharing that with amongst yourselves and with the younger generation. So this is a certificate saying that you are the official Cool Classroom with Y105 and Foresight Bank, and this is a Visa gift card for you guys to do as you wish, have a little fun, celebrate.
Thank you.
Yes.
Ways for kids to get interested in the aspect of using cheaper centrifuges. So they see the fun colors and the shapes, and they get excited about the buttons. They see the paper and the fact that they can color and put stickers on them, or just draw flowers on them. And it just gets them excited about the whole idea of participating in science with arts and crafts.
If they were somewhere where they didn't have a centrifuge, which is the device, as we might have mentioned earlier, that is for separating blood from plasma, what kind of place would need that, and would this actually work for that, for a medical purpose?
Yeah, so this does actually work. Some regions in Africa where you obviously can't take out loads of centrifuges to villages, you can travel. And as you can see here, this comes apart, and these resemble the capillary tubes that would be in them. So you just put little tubes in them, and you Velcro them together, and you spin them really, 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 really fast with weights at the end, and then it separates like a centrifuge.
Cool. How long does it take?
Maybe about 6-10 minutes.
Hey, if you got nothing, that's not bad.
Both ends? Yep, on both ends. Put your fingers through,
like this?
Yeah. Straighten it out, yeah.
It's like wild night cord. Okay.
And then you take, and then start spinning it. So spin it towards me.
Yeah, away from you.
Yeah.
Away from me.
Yeah.
Get it all wound up tight.
Yep.
Knock off the blood from my system and then just pull.
Yep.
And then pull it.
In and out.
Oh, I broke it already.
The faster you want to pull out and then pull in really fast.
So you
then it can ravel.
She's doing it.
It requires a lot of force.
Okay.
When you do it.
It's going to feel tense.
I feel tense like in the woods.